Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable experience with us. Now, I would like to hand over the session of our honored guest to enlighten us with his thoughts. Sir, please.
This is an occasion when I'm supposed to be speaking on a person who was so wonderful. And he was my teacher. And he used to teach us law. ಮುಂದಟ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಹೋಗಿದಪ್ಪ ಧರಿಗಿರಿ ತಿಂತಿ ಪಡೆಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪಡೆಯದಪ್ಪೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ simplest of the person and with vast knowledge. Jnana Bhandar more upon the କଥା ହଉଥିଲୁ ରୁଦ୍ର ସାର୍ ଡକ୍ଟର ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ପଣ୍ଡା ସ୍କୁଲରେ ମିଶିକି ପୁରୁଣା ହାଇସ୍କୁଲ ସେଇଠି ପଢି ସିଏ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ମନ୍ଦିରର ପୂଜାର ପୁଅ ବୁଝିଲେ ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ବଡ ଧନୀର ପୁଅ ମୋ ଫାଦର ହଳଦୀର ରଜା କହିବେ ଟାର୍ମେରିକ ସୋ ଆମେ ଦି ଜଣ କ୍ଲାସମେଟ ସବୁବେଳେ କଥା ଆମେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ଯେମିତିକି ଅନର୍ସ started in Khalkot College through SAR and we were the first honors become students. Our teachers besides SAR, Dr. Pramod Sahu, Chandrasekhar Patra, Dr. Rajnikanta Sabato, Dr. J.J. Rao. So, age combination, Sabu, R.P. Chaudhary. So, एमने जो पाठ्य पढ़े रहे हमें, and we say that teachers, we have to give the highest credit for the foundation stone which was laid for Manshie in Khalkot. In the combination, I will say it's a rarity to get such professors to teach you. Sariban, he was in charge for some time at the Khalkot College at I passed in 71. Amasturi, Sopturi, Ekosturi, Setoluku, Sar, and Manichon Padutile. I was the first class first from the university, from the PG department here. My first paper pass and Urian College what I find here is the Modi team is telling that 33% should be given, reservation for women. Although it could be more than 50%. That's good that people are taking interest in commerce and chartered accountancy, even PG per and 40 koti local chartered accountants are not even conservative. Below 5 lakhs. So, 71, I passed first class first, and I went to Bombay. Kolkata Naxalism chalthala, so Nona Gaide, Kolkata Jibanshi, it's over Sudan. Dilli Divan, Dilli Rana of Kitchen. Rajniti and Chori, eat up at the color of those. Madras. Madras could have been there, book by one hour line. I'm not taking Pakari because I have no gift in it. book धरी आको नाम जति बुझिया book में बात जेबे नहीं कहीं रे बापा कोई ये hot as the hottest thing to see the function हम भाईना टिके बोला थी मुंह में दिया मुंह कोई नहीं से सुबह 3 वर्ष ପରେ ମୁଁ କଳା ହେଇକି ପଳେଇ ଆଇଲି ଆଇଲେ ତୁ କେବେ ବଡ ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଇଛି ପୁଣି ଦେଲେ ବାପା ବମ୍ବେ ଯିଏ କହିଲେ ଆମ ନନା ଜାଣିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ସିନେମା ବହୁତ ଦେଖେ ସପ୍ତାହକୁ 4-5ଟା ସିନେମା ଦେଖିଥିଲି ଆଉ ଏ ଦିଟା ହଉଛି ମୋର ଫେଭରେଟ ମୁଁ ଏ ଦିଟା କାହିଁକି ଆଣିଲି life now you see I'm 74 cross and 75 to touch on 12th September 1951 I was born so ଏବେ 75 ହବ so ହଠାତ୍ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଥିବେ ଯେ ଆରେ ଛାତ୍ର ବହୁତ old 75 ହେଇଗଲା ମୁଁ ଭାଷଣ ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ କହିଲେ अरे बाबा हम बुढ़ा नहीं है बुढ़ा होगा तेरा बाप समझते तो साथ अमिताभ बच्चन का पिक्चर देखते ना बुढ़ा होगा तेरा बाप से जी पाठ पढ़िब जी अपडेटेड रहिब से होछि यंग पिला माने जो माने पाठ न पढ़ी के लिए खाली डिग्रीटा हेला they become poor and the clients will not go to them they will come to the people who are updated in their knowledge so more life में अगर सारों को देखिए बहुत सिंपल अगर प्रमोद साहब अगर आपको जगन्नाथ मुझा नाम तो संगम और ये ऊपर जो साहब देश जितने ना दे चंद्रशेखर काकरो कितने नॉलेज और कितने सिंपल कंप्यूटर बस मोर प्रिंसिपल है ना अगर सत्य न्याय धर्म लोग करेंगे ଆଉ ଗର୍ବ କରିବେ these are the 5ଟା ଜିନିଷ which I followed how it happened when it happened. I was in class 4 and in the त्रैमासिक परीक्षा गणिତରେ ମୋର 100 से पेपर का धरिକି ମୋର क्वेश्चन पेपर ତିନି ଭାଇ पापा 100 देखे आई पाखु गली 100 मामू मौसी सबू पेपर देखिली समस्त गला तले समस्त पैसा दे से पैसा आज्ञा नहीं दिली लिखाली सिनेमा देखी से पे दिन आइटम पाए नॉन मोर जानी गले मु पेपर देखी की पैसा तो बोग पहले देखे आर हाफ ईयर कौन होची गणित मु हाफ ईयर सब पेपर मिलला तो ना भाई देती से गणित केते आइले बे चल नहीं पता देनी बा अभी देना दुआ साथ दे हां अच्छा तो पेपर मिल नहीं रे नहीं मिल देने पर फ्रंट मिल लगे रे 9 और 9 मिल नहीं थर्ड टाइम fatherly commander पहले मिलती ना नहीं कौन ना दीपे हेडमास्टर पते मुंडा तोड़ को करी कितने लगभग करने ना ना पॉइंट रिसी आई था जा जानते ये पेपर ट्रैकिंग लोग को जितने लोग को शायद देखे वो तंग देखे वो तो वो नन्ना कहले मोर गप होला अब गप होगा भगवान सब या समस्त देखे गली समस्त देखे देखले समस्त कहले रे कोर्स लो पिलाटा को ता बापा अभी में साबर करना हां के देखो कि फोटो की दे ताकि जगह हम बोलती मेरा अन्य सब पैसा दे अरे तो पैसा कौन अब सिंगल के लिए आओ तो ये बोली गवर्नर कल्ला तू नन्ना गोटे वही थी दर्शन की जो कॉपी लेता बोल एंड से तांको नीचे अक्षर लिखिले 500 पेज गर्भ पले गर्भ ଆଉ 5 page ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ମିଥ୍ୟା କହିବି ନାହିଁ. So when you start writing that 5 pages, see, this is the computer given by Almighty. No computer can match with the human brain. And ଏଥିରେ delete ବୋଲିକି ନାହିଁ. କୋଉଠି ଚିପିଦେବା delete ହେଇଯାଉଛି. ସେ ପୁରା ଭିତରେ it was striking my brain. ମିଛ କହିବୁନି, ମିଛ କହିବୁନି, ଗର୍ବ କରିବୁନି, ଗର୍ବ କରିବୁନି, ସତ୍ୟ କହୁଛୁ. এইটা তো সত্য ন্যায় কিছু. This came into my mind. It. So ଜୀବନରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ପାଠ ପଢିବା ପିଜି ହବ, ଯିବ, ସେମିତି ଡକ୍ଟରେଟ କରିବ, ସବୁ କିଛି ହବ, ଚାର୍ଟାର୍ଡ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ପର୍ସନ ହବା, proper human being ହବା, very very important. So 71 and I passed my intermediate CA, 12th rank in the country, and my final CA I passed with 6th rank in the country, and in the income tax pay. All India, I was first in India. So I think I used to go and give my salute to my teachers. Sir ପଢେଇଥିଲେ law, so ସେଇ ଯୋଉ law paper ରେ ବି ଭଲ କରିବଲେ ତ ମୁଁ 6th rank ହେଲି sir. ସେମିତି accounts ପଢେଇଥିଲେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ରଶେଖର ପାତ୍ର, ସେମିତି ପ୍ରମୋଦ ସାହୁ ପଢେଇଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କର statistics and other ଇଏ ଆପି ଚୌଧୁରୀ accounts, ଏ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମନେ ପଡେ. ଗଲି ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜରେ ଯୋଉ ଫାଉଣ୍ଡେସନଟା ପଡିଯାଇଛି ତାକୁ କେରିୟରରେ ହଲେଇ ପଡିଗଲେ. ଟାଇମ ଉପରେ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂଟା ଛିଡା ହେଇଛି, ତ ଇଏ ନର୍ମାଲ 60 ବର୍ଷ ଏମିତି ଯିବନି ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ, ଇଏ ଯିବ 100 ବର୍ଷ. This is my feeling of Guru. Now, I worked with Ajit Premji. How many of you have heard about Ajit Premji? So Ajit Premji is the chairman of YouTube. He was the chairman, he handed over to his son. I joined on 17th January 1979. Mr. Premji. It was a small concern. I joined as CFO. Main accounts and operate internal audit. He called me and said, Mr. Snapati, the principles which we will follow in Wipro are no bribes. Bribe will not be found in the dictionary of Wipro. What a great sentence. Means 79. Then he said, honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline, character, punctuality, and loyalty to the organization. These should be the watchwords of the employees. And if you follow these principles, you will become a proper leader, proper human being, and India needs more of proper human beings. So that is how more to say Panchuta plus 8 management guru what to see. It made me a very, very strong person. So my talk, which I am giving you, is if some of you, few of you, they say, I guess the student of Saran, not in the Saran. And Ganga Prasad is not Ganga Pandas, like that. So, eminent purpose is student, still the student of theirs. And he is great in the country. And certainly in Odisha, because I speak on the budget since 1986 and 40 years I have no budget. The central, I give talk to people. And normally I don't hesitate my hand when I speak. So that I'm the Prabhu Jagannath, elders, Guru Janam, I speak for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. on whole the gamut of economy, including the budget presented by the finance minister. So, वो प्रेमजीର ସେଇଠି बहुत आगे and प्रतिवर्ष promotion मिले every year for my good deeds and good work. Now, ଆମର you know native place ରେ କଣ ହୁଏ ବାପା ମାଙ୍କୁ ପିଲାଟା ଯଦି ବାହାରେ ଅଛି ସେତେବେଳେ କଥା ବୁଝୁଛି ଏବେ ତ ପିଲାମାନେ ପଢା କେମିତି ସଞ୍ଚଳ ଆମେ ଘର ଛାଡି ଯିବା ବାହାର କରିବା ପିଲା ପାଖରେ ରହିଲେ ହିଁ ଭଲ. I was staying for your information. 71 ରେ ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆର୍ଟିକଲ ସେଟ୍ କରୁଥିଲି I was in ବାନ୍ଦ୍ରା. ବାନ୍ଦ୍ରାର ଯୋଉ ରୋଡରେ ମୁଁ ଥିଲି ଠିକ ପ୍ୟାରାଲେଲ ରୋଡରେ ମୁଁ ଥିଲି ଟର୍ନର ରୋଡରେ and hill ରୋଡରେ ଥିଲା ଅମିତାଭ ବଚ୍ଚନ ନୂଆରେ ଆଇଛି ତାର ସିନେମା ତାକୁ ମିଳିବାକୁ ନାହିଁ ବିନୋଦ ଖନ୍ନା ଆଇବ ସେଇଠିକି ଶତ୍ରୁଘ୍ନ ସିହ୍ନା ସେଇଠିକି ଆଇବ ଏ ସବୁ ଯାକ ସେଇଠି ମିସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କରିବେ ରାତିରେ ସବୁ ବୁଲିବେ ପିକ୍ଚର ହାତ ନଥିଲା. My grandfather wanted that CA will very CA କଣ ଦେଖୁଥିଲେ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ବାପା ଖାତା ପତ୍ର ଯାଞ୍ଚ କରିଥିଲି ଦସ୍ତଖତ କଲେ ପଇସା ମିଳିବ ରୋଷେଇ ଆଉ କିଛି ମିଳିଲାନି ରେ ଦସ୍ତଖତ କଲେ ପଇସା କିଛି ମିଳିବନି ବମ୍ବେ ଯାଉଛୁ ବୋଲେ ସିଏ ବୋଲେ ସିନେମା ମୁଁ ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ସିନେମା ଦେଖୁଛୁ ବୋଲେ ସେ 6ଟା ସିନେମା ଦେଖୁଥିଲେ ମତେ ନିଦ ରେ ବୋଲି ପୁରା. So he wanted me to become cinema actor. So I was looking at that guy like that Rishi Kapoor of India. तार बढ़िया टिकट मोटा तो कॉपी सिनेमा आए. So नन्ना पहले काले पुत्र पड़े होती है वो जाऊँगी बॉम्बे स्टूडियो में गुजरात के नहीं तो मुझे आप फिल्म एक्टिंग बड़ी हुई कोल्ला को बहुत पड़े वो बहुत पैसे वो तपस्या करे मत्ते जो यूनिवर्सिटी हमारे बरहमपुर यूनिवर्सिटी actually I passed good college was at the Berhampur University to first class first page. याकू के तो प्रूव कर जब कि ताकू अधिक हाँ महीने ले पहले कॉपी करी पास है जो चलो दिने में जो first class first page देखला के कुछ सीए लेकिन डर फेल है होता क्या कष्टपड़ी की करते आओ आउरी कष्टपड़ी double digit. More boss capital market important city Rodan company. Because something I'm not happy with your result. Move up with the 12th rank. Okay, बढ़िया किया तुम फर्म का नाम किया है ना बहुत अच्छा. But I'm not happy with your result. सर क्यों? अरे हम सोचा था तुम single digit में आएगा. Double digit कैसा निकला? हाँ next time final में सर single digit में आने के लिए क्या ही and I tried उन लोगों का जो आशीर्वाद है वो फलता है. So I was जुहू में भरपिन थी जुहू कहीं सेठी सोचते पे सिनेमा का सोच चलो मुझे जाने में किसी जगह में वर्क कर ली हो बाहर गया say 1975 पे and then सेठी गया मैं वही so से जो ସେଇଠି ଜୁହୁରେ ରହୁଥିଲି ଆଉ ଏକଦମ ଆରାମ ସେ ସବୁ ଚାଲୁଥିଲା ପଇସା ଯେତିକି ମିଳୁଥିଲା ଟାଇମ ରେ 100 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଲି 1700 ମିଳୁ 1600 ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ. Because I'm not a spender. I don't smoke. I don't take pan. I don't take ଦମକଳ ନାହିଁ. So ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷରେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ତ ହବନି ବଡ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ସେଇଠି. So ମୋ ଚାରିଟା ପ୍ରମୋସନ ମତେ ମିଳିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ନନା ମୋର ଗଲେ ଯାଇକିରି ସେଇଠି କାନ୍ଦିଲି କାନ୍ଦିଲେ ମୋର ୱାଇଫ ଥିଲା ଆଉ ମୋ ଭଉଣୀଟେ ଥିଲା ଅଫିସରୁ ଫେରିଲେ ମୋର ୱାଇଫ କହିଲା କଣ ନନା ବୋଉ କାନ୍ଦିଲେ ପଚାରୁଥିଲି କଣ ନନା କାହିଁକି କାନ୍ଦିଲେ वो कंधे ले पड़ता दिखे तो आपका कंधे मुझे दिख ही नहीं लगा उन्होंने कंधे उन्होंने कंधे कौन है बात नहीं काम चलो तू हम दिखाते तो न्यूयॉर्क की पढ़ को फाइंड कर रही डायरेक्ट प्लेन नहीं डायरेक्ट ट्रेन नहीं हमको ଯଦି ଦରକାର ଯେ ଟିକେ ଡାକିଦବା ବେଳକୁ ବହି ତ ତିନି ଦିନ ପରେ ଆଇବୁ ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ସବୁ ଦୁନିଆ ଯାଇଥିବ ପାଖରେ ରହିଲେ ବାପା ହୁଏ ବଡ ଦିନ ପୁରା କହୁଛି ମତେ ପ୍ରେମଜୀ ତୁ ଥାନ୍ତୁ ହେଲେ ତୋଠି 250 ଟଙ୍କାର ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ଥାନ୍ତା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି ତୋତେ ସେୟାର୍ସ what did you say sir if you would have been there so you started with the if yes, sir if I would not have been there that is what the thing so my wife told me she went away in 2012 so she କହିଲା ଆମେ ପିଲାମାନେ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ବାପା ମା ଆଖିରେ ଲୁହ ଆଣିବାକୁ ନା ତାଙ୍କ ଆଖିରେ ଲୁହ ଆସିଲେ ପୋଛିବାକୁ give me the answer ବୋଲି ତମେ ମତେ ତାକୁ ପରମିଶନ ଦେଇଦେଲ ଚାଲ ଯିବା କହିଲା ପଳେଇବା କିନ୍ତୁ ହବ how will you stay because that person will not take money from your father for their survival I've been like that below କହିଲି ସେଠି ଗୋଟେ ବଡ ବାପା ଆମର ଅଛନ୍ତି ପୁରୀରେ ବଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ପ୍ରଭୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଯିବା ଅଫିସ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା ରଥଯାତ୍ରା ଦିନ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା ପ୍ରଭୁଙ୍କର ଶରଣରେ ପଶିଯିବା କହିଲା କିଛି ନାହିଁ ପ୍ରଭୁ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲେ ଫାଇଲ ନାହିଁ ପଳେଇଲାନି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଭରସା କରିଥିଲି I'm telling you absolute truth ମୁଁ ଆମ ୱାଇଫ ବସିଲୁ ମହାପ୍ରଭୁଙ୍କର ଫଟୋ ରଖିଲୁ ଯାହାକୁ କହିଲି ଯେ ଆପଣ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବେ କାହା ପକ୍ଷରେ ମୋ ହାତ ପସାରିବାକୁ ହବନି କେବେ ମୋ ନିହାତ ରହିବାକୁ ହବନି ଆପଣ I never knew how it is. He had the problem here. Papa actually, but it is a drama which has been done by him. କାହିଁକି ମୁଁ ଆସୁ ଆସୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଗଲା ଗଜପତି ଆରେ ସାବା you are a grandfather income tax expert I've heard will you look after the fines of Gajapati and Ranima maybe so when did you think କିନ୍ତୁ ଦର୍ଶନ ପାଇବାର କଷ୍ଟ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ ରଥଯାତ୍ରା ଦୁଃଖରେ ପାର କଲାଣି ପ୍ରତିଦିନ almost every time I will meet you and look after it fine ପଇସା କିଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କି ନ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପାଇଁ କରିବା so it is not Jagannath started with those files telling me if I correct then he started testing me income tax department प्रभुको हेरौँ पहिला तम इन्कम दा ट्याक्सेबल तमरो टीडीएस अबाग भयो तम इन्कम ट्याक्स रिटर्न फाइल गर्नु अलरेडी पढिदिनु अपडेट देखिदिनु I went to the officer it was the first time that all had 92 very madam it was Sospita madam section 1023 BBA says like this Section 197 talks like this. Section 139 of Income Tax Act says that 1023 BBA wala consents will not file income tax. So you know how to I will give the certificate telling that God is not liable to tax. No TDS is to be done. But if it's certificate, then so I became the income tax consultant of Lord Jagannatha. प्रभु खुशी नहीं टेस्टिंग पूरा भगवत पे पड़ची ना अंबानी के आपको 2 लाख दे दो कि सेपटे $1 so he appointed me as the trustee see my fund my dedicated because Sapatan company is dedicated to Lord I'm only a trustee he told it I'll take care of your fund and the people who will come here they will have to be dedicated to you and your firm. Client I will take it as if you have sent for me to take care. Really. अगर जन्म है 12 September 1951 रात्रि 12:03 ହେଲେ ବାମନ ଜନ୍ମ ସେଇଟା ଥିଲା ଭଗବାନ ଜନ୍ମ ଆମର ଏପଟେ ଏବେ ବଦଳିଲାଣି ପୁଅ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଛି ବୋଇଲେ ଏର୍ଲି ମର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ଉଠିକି ବାପା ପଳେଇବ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ ହେଲେ ଆମେ ହଉଛୁ ଲାଭ ହେଇପାରୁ ପୁଅଟା ହଉଛି ଲାଭ ଝିଅଟା ଏପଟେ ସେମିତି ଥିଲା କିନ୍ତୁ but I will say more attitude pura see when you go to sir ultrasound for you given that type son is the son until he gets married daughter is the daughter until the end of the and practically here that is whoever but more always for him a board of guys she with the job important is the Papa Marco the show, separate she should be treated as the daughter of the family. Did the Papa Miller, did the Mam Miller? So, in the province, I was talking actually, they are calling me. So, who the daughter is the daughter until the end, and son is the son until he gets married. Have the time for that. You have who are the ready to go for as a bit of cook on which who is the who? So maybe you so maybe that's not baby. So it is like this. We have to take care of our parents. Parents are okay. Teachers are the second phase of our life for teaching comes through the teachers. Those who don't give respect to the parents and teachers and elders, they are not human beings. So that is why this is the other lesson which I'm just telling you. So lot of stories here how the parents are not being taken care. High Court, Supreme Court from the case policy. जोड़िकी संपत्ति पाई बोलिकरी बापा माँ को लेकर जो सीनियर सिटीजन बोल करता I'm a very feeling I speak I speak to the senior citizens who might just come to buy a good अधिकार these are the अधिकार and you will see don't have that here अब आप देई तो कोनी हम बरों प्रिय person देई तो कोनी पैसा transfer okay no it was if you want to give something কিন্তু टंका पैसा दे दो जो भविष्य मांगे दे दिच्छो न्याय बात से लगे दिच्छो तो ट्रम्प जो बोला कि सब ए वक्त स्टॉक मार्केट पहाड़ सिवाला ना पैसा देखो नहीं then you will be suffering घाटा भी तो बेटा ट्रांसफर कर दे if you people you are speaking so you will be going recently Vijay Singh Ali had died and how he doing some cheap because we have transferred his property in good faith that he will take care. He stayed in a rented house and this fellow stayed in a government building which if one goes to Bombay one will find the board of the vice fellow building will say some of the first on that. So that is as far as I'm just telling take care of your parents. Well, I think I'm more good. Today you will not be there that is maybe 50. Sir, every year I go to Mr. Premji. He gives me half an hour and we discuss. We talk about Wipro, he talks about take Southern company and financial women. So 42 years later, I've been going. Last meeting day, said, well, Sabat can tell me, why is it that I'm giving you half an hour to have a cup of coffee with me? That's all of your money. मुझे तो कितनी सहाय को दिखी like compared to these cities rather than this today so masuk 1040 it's a profit per 1040 15,000 now by the up shares become 500 amounts so मतलब अच्छा है ये सर आपका क्या आपका मोहब्बत मेरा प्यार मेरा मोहब्बत पर improve इसमें बहुत अच्छा देता है मुझे मालूम है मेरे पास भाषण होते हैं डायरेक्ट आंसर दे will you my marriage तो वो मुझे मालूम है तो ऑलरेडी बात करता है मैं हमको खबर आया no I had lots of employees the conclusion they told me way so told we will send your time will prevent us this because of which I could get that sentence मैंने तुमको नहीं बोला है कैसा 3 लाख एम्प्लॉइज मेरा है हजारों आते हैं हजारों जाते हैं पर कोई नहीं आता है इधर या किसी को हम अलाउ नहीं करता है मेरे साथ बैठ के आधा घंटा वो कॉफी पिएगा The truth which is there in my heart and mind, I'm telling you from core of my पहली साल हो गया मैं सर्च करता है मुझे और एक सबक मिलेगा and I would get and I cried मतलब एक सबक को मेरे को उठते हैं क्यों कर रही good deal and now for a tour for I really said that this is the credit to my Gurujana, to my parents and to Lord for maintaining this sort of thing. So we all the Jammu Ishwar. No, now that I go over. Namaiji, Ronailia, Dekile, Cradle to the Muswichi, Surgeon Kiron, Tamu, Porichi, and then go whatever. I could kiss her in Nanda. Hello, no, not going to be. Yeah. I go all over with that. All over with it. Well, Kiron. Look, Kiron. I was Quebec on the country of look at this. If I become a good chartered accountant, then I will solve the problems of people. So I have been born not to give problems, but to solve problems. So I'm born to give right to people, not others. So I came in 82, started the firm, and with what concept? As I told, says a Panchuda principle, how either. It's a what, yeah. To poison money. A column no, I don't accept chartered accountant. I have the other bill that was cheated and all the other day. Or they will do, I have one of the case from what the problem of I do send the case of trying to get whatever. I said, that's what I'm going to do. Then they go, Panjo, Panjo, like that. You don't know. So, not only to the Paisa of Kano, just Napu, Kintu, Lancho, all of things, and Poisa, Topan of the Parade. Kaya na sige po te kaya mo pa dito important practice ko sige she mas na hele tu आता तो नाटक को बदनाम करो मुझे बदमाश कहीं मत तो बदमाश को जंगल बीच बस it remained in my mind and it remains in my mind. ହେଲେ ମୁଁ ଆସିଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା ବମ୍ବେକୁ ଆସିଲି ନବ୍ଟା ଆମର କଳା ବ୍ୟବସାୟ ଯୋଉ ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଜାଣିଥିଲି କଣ ଆମର କଳା ବ୍ୟବସାୟ ମୁଁ ଆସିକି କହିଲି ନା ଟଙ୍କା ଯାକ କୋଉଠି ରଖିଛ କହିଲେ ତୋତେ ଏଥିପାଇଁ ତା ବମ୍ବେ ଆଣିଲି କିରେ ମତେ ପଚାରିବୁ ନା ନା ତମକୁ ଯଦି ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଧରିବ କହିଲେ ବେଲରେ କିଏ କାଢିବ ବା ମୁଁ ଆକା ତମକୁ ବେଲରେ କାଢିବ ତମେ ତମକୁ ଏକେ ସାବତ ପୁଅ ଦରକାର ପୁଅ ଆସିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ଏକେ ସାବତ ଚାର୍ଟେଡ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଦରକାର ସେ ଆସିବ ମୁଁ ତମ ଫାଇଲ ଦେଖିଲିନି ତମେ କିନ୍ତୁ କଳା ଆରେ ମୁଁ ତ ଭାବିଲି ତୁ ଆସିଛୁ ସବୁ ଯାକ ମୋର ଦେଖିବୁ ଏସବୁ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ କଣ ହଇରାଣ କଲୁ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତମେ ହଉଛ ଦସ୍ୟୁ ରତ୍ନାଥ already talking started ମୁଁ ହଉଛି ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ କରିବି ତମର ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ କେମିତି କମିବ ସବୁ ଯାହା ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ତମେ କଳା ପଇସା କରିବ ଧଳାରେ ବିଜନେସ କରିବ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରିନ୍ସିପଲ ମୁଁ ନିଜ ଘରୁ ଯଦି ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବି ବୋଲେ ମୁଁ ଦୁନିଆ ପାଇବି ନହେଲେ ଲୋକ ପଚାର ତମ ବାପ ବଦଳେଇଲ କିଏ ପଚାରିଲେ ଚେମ୍ବର ଅଫ କମର୍ସ ନ କହୁଛି ସେଇଠି ଗଲି ସେଇଠି ଗଲେ ସେଇଠି ବେଶୀ ବିଜନେସ କିଏ କରୁଛି ସାଉଥ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆନ ସିଦ୍ଧାର୍ଥ ତ ମୋର ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଇଏ ବିକମରେ ଆମେ ମନେ କର ସାର୍ 96 ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ତାଙ୍କ ତ ଅଲମୋଷ୍ଟ 60ଟା କୋଟି ଥିଲା ଓଡ଼ିଆ କମ୍ କରୁଥିଲେ ମତେ ସେଠି ପଚାରିଲେ ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ କହିବି ଯେ କଳା ପଇସା କରିବନି ଆସୁ କାହିଁ ଜଣ ଉଠିଲେ ତ ବାପା ଉଠିଲେ ନା ଏବେ ତାଙ୍କେ ତ କଳା ବହୁତ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ସବୁ ଜାଣିଛୁ ବୋଲି ଆଉ ବାପା ବଦଳେଇବେ ସେ ଦସ୍ୟୁ ରତ୍ନାକରକୁ ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ବନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଇନଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ଆଇ ୟୁଜ୍ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ୱାର୍ଡ ଟୁ ମାଇ ଫାଦର ମୁଁ ପ୍ରତି ସପ୍ତାହକୁ ଥରେ ଆଉଛି ତମକୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବାକୁ ଆର ସପ୍ତାହରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆଇବି ତମେ କହିବ ଦସ୍ୟୁ ରତ୍ନାକର ନା ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ହଉ ତୁ ଆମକୁ ଭାବିକି କହିବୁ next week I came from Bhubaneswar କହିଲେ ବାଲ୍ମୀକି ଯିଏ ଝିଅଟା କଣ ଝିଅ ହଉଛି ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ରୁ ପଇସା ଦବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ତତେ ସିନା କହିକି ତୁ ଏସବୁ ଦଙ୍ଗା କରନା ମୁଁ ତ ଦବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ନା ସେଲ୍ସ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ କୁ ଦବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ଲେବର କୁ ଦବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଟଙ୍କା ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଅଛି ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଦବାକୁ ବହୁତ गिफ्ट टैक्स लगुची वेल्थ टैक्स लगुची मॉले टैक्स लगुची से लगुत से तो एस्टेट ड्यूटी तो ये तो सब जीव तापर हम तो धन्य हर लोक ना रे बापा धन्य रे सब पैसा खर्च कर उड़े सब थिला तुम कह टाइम जीव ताश खेल खेलिमु तो ये सब रे पैसा दरकार रे और जदि मु ड्रॉ करी खर्च करी well the capital account is right सब पैसा सड़ गयो खाली केते दरकार हो तो बड़ा उन्नत ना जो अच्छा दरकार बड़ा पैसा लोग कह दो सेति बड़ा धला and he made black money into right जिला कोई रखिचे बा पैसा एथर कुआ गोटे जगह खुली दिनी गात करके से भीतर रखते बोली सेटा ता ऊपर कोन हल्दी गोदाम तो कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफिसर जाने वाले ये हल्दी गोदाम तले गोटे गात करके भीतर रखते काढ काढ साग 16 लक्ष टका बाहर हला ଏବେ ତୁ କାଢିଦେଲୁ ନା ଏବେ ତ ତଳେ ପଡି ଯାଇପାରିଲା ନା 15 କାଲି ପଳେଇବ ଧରିଦେଲେ ଆଉ କେତେ ଦିନ ଜାଣିଛ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆମେ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସୁନା ଆଉ ରୂପା କିଣିଛ look at the decision of mine which I gave to my father and what has happened to Suna Rupa. So Suna Rupa किंता तो Suna Rupa किड़ा है बोले अब कहाँ जा रहे तू देखेंगे तुम मुझे कितनी दरकार है इनकम टैक्स लो वेल्थ टैक्स सब असेसमेंट तो वो करेगा भाई समस्त में ना यार कितनी कितने सुना देखेंगे ସମସ୍ତ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆମେ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଲେ ଆମକୁ ମିଳିବ ସୁନା ଅଜାକୁ ତାପରେ ବର୍ଷ ପ୍ରାଣୀକି ମିଳିବ ବ୍ରତ ହେଲେ ଆମକୁ ସବୁ ମିଳିବ ବୁଦ୍ଧି ବୁଦ୍ଧି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ବାହା ହେଲେ ଶ୍ୱଶୁର ଘର ଦବ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଇଏ ଥିବ ଏ ସବୁ ଯାକ ସୁନା ଥାଉଛି ନା ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଘରେ ଅଛି ସବୁ ସୁନା ଅଫିସରୁ କହିଥିଲି ହେଲେ 1,50,000 ଉପରେ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଏ ସୁନା ରୂପା ଦେଖେଇଦେଲା ପରେ it became 150 plus. The plan to is simple. So it became 160,000 and 180,000 and so he did 40,000, 43,000, 40,000 in the tax they do. Money for परिवर्तन so पहले बॉम्बे लाई थी 28 को तो किया रिपोर्ट ऐसा 28 की ना ये सब को मिच्छो ଯାହା ଲେଖିଛୁ ସଂକ୍ରାନ୍ତ ବିଷୟ ଆଗେ ଜମିଦାର ଲୋକ ଆଉ ବଡ ଧନୀ ହଳଦୀ ବେପାର କରିକିରି ଏଇଟାକୁ ବିଲିଭ କରିବେନି କି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଇଟା ହେଇଥିଲେ କଣ ଅଭିଯୋଗ ଦେଖେଇ ନଥାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣା ନାହିଁ ଦେଖେଇବା କଥା ହେଇଯିବ ତାପରେ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ କିଛି କରିପାରିବେନି ଏଇ ସବୁ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଆପଣ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ କରିବେ ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ୟୁନିୟନ କ୍ଲବକୁ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ତୁମେ ଜଣା ଅଛି ନନା ସହିତ ବସିକିରି ଆପଣ ରାମି ଖେଳୁଛନ୍ତି କମ୍ପି ଖେଳୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଥିଲି ସେଠି ନନା ହାଜିରା ଆପଣ ଜିତିଯିବେ I told my father ତାଙ୍କେ ଖେଳିଲା ଟିକେ ହାରିଯିବ ବା ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଇସା ମିଳିଯିବ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟଲି ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ ଦେବେନି ମୁଁ ତ ଦେବିନି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଜିତିନ ତମେ ୟୁନିୟନ କ୍ଲବ ନା ଯେତେବେଳେ ନନା ମତେ ଗଲେ 2017 16 28 December କହିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଜିନିଷ ତୁମକୁ ଆସିକି ଯୋଉ କଳା ପଇସା କରିବାକୁ ହବନି ବୋଲି କହିଲେ ଭଲ ପଇସା ହଉଛି ତାପରେ ପରେ ତୁ ତ ଖାଲି ଟିଭିରେ ସେୟା ହିଁ କହୁଛୁ ମୁଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା କହେ କଳା ପଇସା ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ତାକୁ ତମେ ଘରେ ରଖିଛ ରଖି ଯାଉଛ ଇଏ ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଆଣିବ ତମକୁ ରେଟ୍ କରିବ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସୁପର କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣା ଅଛି ତମକୁ କଣ ପଇସା ଧରିଲେ ସବୁ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ପଳେଇବ So who is the enemy of your family? You. Your wife going to get on the Chorunda, will come by Puchi. See the pillar that put on something. See pillar Puchi, Papa, Chora. You are the thief. So you become the enemy of your family. This I tell you the TGM and the income tax department goes in. ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉ ଭଲ ପ୍ରମୋସନ କରିବାକୁ ଇନକମ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ଦିଅ ବୋଲିକିରି ଆଉ ଲୋକ କିଏ ମିଳିବ ନାହିଁ ଠିକ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା ସୋ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଏଇଟା ତଳେ 2004 ମତେ ପ୍ରଭୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟ କଲେ ଯେ ଟ୍ରଷ୍ଟି ଅଫ ଲର୍ଡ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଟେମ୍ପଲ ସେ 4 ଠୁ 9 ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ରହିବ ବିଶ୍ୱଭୂଷଣ ହରିଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଲଙ୍ଗ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଏ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟେଡ ମି post ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟେଡ ମି ମାନେ ହଉଛନ୍ତି so during that period one commissioner of income tax this Gupta will tell he sent a notice to Lord again he said जो तुमको दिया है चीज that is not correct you are liable to tax और 50 कोटी जो फिक्स डिपॉजिट ଅଛି annual पर TDS होगा को ଆଉ income tax return तो 5 कोटी so bankers notice देते ले हम income tax चालते तो से नोटिस तक नहीं गलिया गुप्ता जी आप मेरा क्लाइंट को नोटिस भेजे कौन है गुप्ता जी उसका हक नहीं है गुप्ता जी उसका प्यार नहीं है वो बात नहीं करते हैं वो दो तो बड़ा बड़ा काम करके कभी देखते रहते हैं अरे क्या बात बोलते हो कौन है अरे कौन है साहब हमारा लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ आप देख गए हैं पूरी देखे नहीं क्या he doesn't talk he only looks so don't do this you don't know the law don't touch भगवान का पैसा को जब्त करके लेने के लिए, और विल मीट इन नल्ली बिल्डिंग है, रेड बिल्डिंग इनका एयरपोर्ट में मिलेंगे। एयरपोर्ट रहेगा। It happened like this. The judge was BP Das, and they know this. BP Das said, whose ego has come into play that he tried to touch Lord Jagannath? Inquiry, Berhampur, Nichitya, Berhampur, Berhampur, Devras, all the Nafi Devi Gopal Rao. I suppose he's supposed to be coming. So, give them a detail then. All the prayers made by the managing committee are hereby granted, and no coercive measures to be taken, and detailed arguments will take. Dr. Devipa. Dr. Devipa was a famous advocate of the country, and he was the state minister under Dr. Manmohan Singh. Okay? Now, Dr. Devipa was charging 1 lakh per day. Say, Nalkoro advisor, movie Nalkoro advisor. So, move on the other, move back to one pay. You tell the Tonka Hotchop and come up on them. Because then, I put to the get the Labio, but sometimes so, but some get the Labio problem of John Bible. Gully, Dr. Devipan. You should know the Mahatmya of Lord Jagannath, because presently I am again the trustee of Lord Jagannath for 3 years on September. So, ये जो देवी पाल से तुम्हारा कथा है, आप 1 लाख रुपया चार्ज करता है। ये जो हमारा जगन्नाथ जी दरिद्र, उनके पास पैसा ज्यादा नहीं है, सब पैसा चला जाता है तिरुपति। तिरुपति में लॉर्ड वेंकटेश्वर कुबेर से लोन लिया है माँ लक्ष्मी को शादी करने के लिए, वो ब्याज ही नहीं दे सकते। जितना कलेक्शन होता है वो सब कुबेर के पास इंटरेस्ट के पास होता है। अरे तू क्या बोलना चाहता है? तो कहले 1 लाख रुपया हम नहीं दे सकते हैं हमको। अच्छा तुम ट्रस्टी हो, कितना लेते हो? बात बोलते पैसा लेगा प्रभु जगन्नाथ से, जो भी पैसा मेरा पॉकेट में उनका है, मैं बात करता हूँ तो उनके लिए, और ये हाथ चलता है तो उनके लिए कैसा पैसा देगा? अरे तू कैसा सोच लिया कि मैं पैसा दूंगा? So he did not take a single file. I have not been taking single file. कुछ कागज जो भी है हमको ऑफिस मिला, which is his office only. So he had a personal. It was only a test, and he wanted let me speak that a file will not be spent from his office. Good, so what we have to, and से जो ऑफिसर का खिला ताकू तो कोई नहीं इतना जानते हैं उसे करना चाहिए। थोड़ा जानने से ये चौकी में मत नहीं, तू निकाल देगा क्या? तू निकालेगा, जिसको नोटिस आप भेजा है वो निकालेगा। कोई जल्दी ट्रांसफर जवाना पर कोई चीज नहीं आप देखे दे सर, यहाँ पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी जो डिसमिस एसएलपी तो वो फाउंडर इन स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया और स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिटर of the full Asla Sabbath, I said we dismiss and go to phone. So, because Wasili, asking the Kilal to Targo a Sibutta, Tenagana. I'm going to put your officer. We have start upon consider better as a good data. You know, so most of the that transfer for the law in the Tapu. सर ମୁଁ କହିଥିଲି ପ୍ରଭୁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର କରିବେ ପୁଣି ପଠେଇଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ପ୍ରଭୁ ତାକୁ ସିମଲା ଆମ ପ୍ରଭୁ କେତେ ଦୟାଳୁ ଦେଖ ଏ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରଟା ଗରମ ଜାଗାଟା ତୁ ଏମିତି ଗରମରେ କାହିଁକି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ନୋଟିସ୍ ପଠଉଛୁ ଯେ ଆମେ ତତେ ସିମଲା ପଠେଇବୁ ଥଣ୍ଡାରେ ରହ ଆଉ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ହଇରାଣ ବୁଝିଲେ ସାର୍ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷକୁ ତୁ କଣ ଏମିତି ଆଉ କୋଉଟା କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ଲଗେଇବା ପାଇଁ ସାର୍ I cannot speak without God's authority. ଯେମିତିକି all throughout because ପ୍ରଥମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ସାର୍ ବମ୍ବେଇ ଗଲି ସିମ୍ପଲ ଟା ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାଣ୍ଟି ସାର୍ଟଟି ଆଉ ଚପଲ ହଳେ ପିନ୍ଧିକି ସେଇଠି ଯାଏ କହିଲେ କି से आ गया कोई बरहमपुर बुल के किधर आ गया ये क्या पड़ेगा क्या करेगा इधर अरे बापा तोड़ तोड़ देते तो ପାଠରେ ଦେଖିବା କଣ ହଉଛି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟ ଫାଇନାଲାଇଜେସନ କରିବା ହବ ଏସବୁ ଯାକ ସେଇଠି ଦେଖିଲେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ଚମତ୍କାର କାହିଁକି ଟଙ୍ଗାପଟା ଜେଜେରାव ଚନ୍ଦ୍ରଶେଖର ପାତ୍ର ପ୍ରମୋଦ ସାହୁ ଏ ଯୋଉ ମାଷ୍ଟର ମାନେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଫାଉଣ୍ଡେସନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଥିରେ ପୁଅ ବମ୍ବେ ପିଲା could not match it. I used to be extremely thankful to when the first opportunity came that Navin Patnaik wanted to announce, that you give 5 lakhs to your college and government will give 10 lakhs. Shady India to announce that I'll be giving 5 lakhs to Berhampur and college. There I have. See, my college team does. Akash Das Night film star. You were there and you were in charge of that. We came and so the computer lab was created at that time with all new computers, air conditioned room, with all the tables, so we some folks said, okay, and I gave that. So what I wanted to say is Bhagavan Muchandi, if they given it, the Bhakma on down by available. I can see Bhakma come on and declare no. Biological birth is given by parents. Your destiny is given by Almighty. Thank you. Bhakma dear. Thank you. That is why it is written. What is blotted cannot be blotted. Blotting paper I read, read up and bucket I'll find it, shade and bottle in the panel. So that is how you have to think that no more destiny there. And dreaming is part of your life to become big. स्वप्न देखियो सत किंतु स्वप्न को अचीव करिया पे बहुत स्ट्रगल करते हैं. This is what I had seen because there was our firm was the auditor of Dhirubhai Ambani's company, and when both the brothers were together, and Dhirubhai was their life that time. So ସେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା Dhirubhaiର ଫଟୋ ଅଛି ତାଇ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି you dream. Dreaming does not cost you, but to achieve that dream you have to work hard. Only working hard will give you the result in achieving your dream. How did he start? He was working in Eden, in a petrol pump, and filling petrol in the cars, which is acid. See, owner seat was in the Kuchi. Dhirubhai is putting petrol, but already fill up the petrol acid. Dhirubhai, Dhiru, क्या करता है petrol? Are you thinking when to own this petrol pump? He said, no. I'm thinking when I will go to my country and set up a refinery. All green Babu. Then he invested 30,000 crore in Jamnagar, creating one of the best refineries And then his sons have expanded and have both on it. So dreaming is part of our life. Or to achieve that, we have to work. Okay, I had dreamt to create a big farm. ଏକଲା ଆସିଥିଲି କିନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ବଡ ସ୍ଥାନଟେ କରିବା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ବି ବଡ ହବ ଆଉ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ବି ଟପ୍ 100 200 ଭିତରେ that was the thing. And God helped us in achieving that dream. So एवरेस्ट चढ़िया आज्ञा पुस्तक चढ़दब चढ़ी पताका लगे सपोज एकाडेमी गले आउ उपरକୁ चढ़दब ओडिशा में टॉप मोस्ट 5 दिल्ली हला इंडिया में टॉप 50 रे आसीथिलु तो ता अनुसार आज्ञा we have done the bank audits of UCO Bank, then Corporation Bank, then State Bank of India. State Bank of India, Indore Western State Bank of India, single-handed. Reserve Bank of India, concurrent auditor. Then Nalco, these are auditors. Steel Authority, these are auditors. Oil India, we are some Chitara, these are auditors. So all things God has given. Without that, naturally, you can't continue with the big form. समस्त को पैसा ना सो देखिए समस्त को टाइम अनुसार समस्त स्ट्रिप कर रही है आपको वो बकर लोग अछंती जो मैंने लास्ट यू कैन से 34 इयर अलाउड ये 28 वर्ष ये 25 वर्ष they don't leave because one is sabatwad ko is a good start. The next one is this farm belongs to Lord. So that is what is the message which is given. So for me, I will just for everybody, but I will just say, given that people should remember what this our Prabhu एक अच्छे आदमी है very good. It should be. भगवान थोड़ा खाएंगे नहीं लगा that becomes your death. ଆଉ ନଅଟା ବେଳକୁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଭଲ ଲୋକଟା ଥିଲେ ଭଲ ଲୋକଟା ଅଟନ୍ତି ଏ ଯୋଉ ଚାଲିଛି ଅଟନ୍ତି କଥା ଥାଉ 75 ହେଲା ମୁଁ ପ୍ରଭୁଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 15 ବର୍ଷ ଆଜ୍ଞା ରଖିଦେବି ଯଦି ହେଲା ତ ନାନା ମୋର ବୟାନ କରି ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ମତେ ତିଆରି ରଖିଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରୁଛି ମୁଁ ଥିଲେ ହାତ ଗୋଡ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଯଦି ଚାଲୁଛି ଆପଣ ତ ଖାତା ପତ୍ର ଦେଖିଥିବେ ସବୁବେଳେ dedicated. Yesterday at this time, I was in Puri. And I finalized the 30 कोटी टका प्रभु fixed deposit to the bank. And with a higher rate of interest. After the bank to the car, campus with the discussing for it, 7.06 interest rates. After 800 कोटी टका 4 times. Because I got appointed in September. So it's 3rd September. Actually, I met Amitabh Bachchan on 11th of August. ସେତେବେଳକୁ ମୁଁ ଅଡିଟର ଥିଲି ଆମ ସାନ ଝିଅଟା ସେ ଯାଇଥିଲା କେବିସି ସେ ଯୋଉ ହଟ୍ ସିଟ୍ରେ ବସିବା ପାଇଁ ଅମିତାଭ ବଚ୍ଚନ ସହିତ କଥା ହେଲା ବେଳକୁ ତା ସହିତ ବାପା ମା ଆସିପାରିବେ ମୁଁ ଗଲି ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ତ ଅମିତାଭ ବଚ୍ଚନ ମତେ ମାନେ क्या है बोले हम चार्ट देखना ने केबीसी शुरू किया 3 जुलाई 2002 but I guess that happened to the Rath Yatra day and Rath Yatra day को कुछ भी आप करो प्रभु के नाम पे आप सक्सेसफुल होगा ये मेरा बेटी भी शुरू किया उसका जो साड़ी का दुकान की है so that she started and I started my firm so that by then भोगो बजा धुरी जाती काशी आपको आसिक से बजा धुरी का ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଫଟୋ ପଡା ଅମିତାଭ ବଚ୍ଚନ ମୋର ଆଉ ଆମ ଝିଅ ସେଇଠି ସେ हमको କଥା ହେଲା କହିଲି ସାର୍ मैं वहां नहीं बोला पर आपको बोलता हूँ क्योंकि आप महानायक है और थोड़ा सा नायक I happen to be the auditor of Jagannath Temple, Chaturu, and income tax department is होता है. So हम income tax consultant है, तो इसको आप सार्वजनिक करना चाहिए. करोड़ों लोग देखते हैं मेरा प्रोग्राम, सब लोग जानते हैं आपको, और ऐसा मेरा प्रिंसिपल में फॉलो नहीं. सत्य, न्याय, धर्म, गर्व नहीं. ये जो गर्व वर्ड है, ये उसमें ये आदत है. मैं इंद्र मानूंगा कि मैं वो, तो मैं वर्ड को भगवान देते नहीं. It is not taken that as a आपको. He was very, very happy, and maybe God was also happy, because what was waiting was auditor से हमको निकाला and the trustee. So the unfinished jobs of God are to finish. तो मुझे एक opportunity मिला है और 3 साल हुए थे to serve God. Service to God is service to society, and service to society is service to God. After I have been appointed, I told my partners, 50% of my time will be given to Lord and the society. कभी भी आप बुलाओ, मना नहीं करेगा. One call, 10 लोगों पे, immediately I said, कौन तरीका छोड़ो. ठीक है, टाइम बहुत तक वो खिला पूरी दिया. कल की we have meeting, बहुत दिन meeting, 20 तक दिन meeting. तो मौजूद तक छोड़ता नहीं. कहीं भी Honda sir wanted that other students should come. Honda was actually वो दिन that I was भगवान लोगों से एक ऑप्शन देना ऊपर से इंस्ट्रक्ट करते थे कि आपको सोचता है कि रिलीज करके बता देंगे शास्त्र के नाम. So sir उन्होंने कोई भी नहीं करते थे. तो घोड़ो मुंडो जतने पक्का चालू थी. तू घरे बसु बंधु बेगी बुलाएंगे. बेगी का फोटो बुलाएंगे. तो फोटो और सबको बोलते क्योंकि जो भगवान ज्ञानটা দিয়েছে, সেই জ্ঞানটা তো তুই ভিতর মতো সেটা তো বলছে. আসলে বলছে লোকଙ୍କୁ ବୁଝଉଛୁ ପାଠଟା ପଇସା କାଟ. ଚାହା anywhere, anywhere. ଆଉ ଆଜିକାଲି ଆଗ ଉତ୍ପାଦ ଜିନିଷ ଇଏ ସିଏ ସବୁ ଦେଇ ଦଉଥିଲେ, ସବୁ ତରଳି ଟିକେ ଏବେ ମତେ ଯେତେ ଆଗ ଦେଖିଲେ ତୁ କିଏ ଦବୁ ବହୁତ ପଇସା ନେବେ. ସେଟା ତରଳେଇକିରି ରଖିଛି ଟିକେ. ସେଇଟାକୁ ନେଇକି ଜ୍ଞାନ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ବାଥରୁମ ଦେଲି ତାଙ୍କ ସେଟା ଦେଇଦେବି. ଦେଇଦେବି. So God ବୁଦ୍ଧି ବୁଝିଲେ କି ଆଜିକାଲି ଗଛ ଗୋଟେ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଏମିତି କେତେ ଗଛ ସବୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଜାଗା. So that is okay, that's good for environment. So ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ପିଜି ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ लिस्ट लगे दूसरी जे बजट करे बजट एनालिसिस को जदि डाकिबो बोले निश्चय मु आसीबी आ निश्चय भाषण देबी निश्चय बुझे. I'm extremely thankful for considering my name for the purpose of giving my regards to my esteemed person. And that's
Thank you, sir, for sharing a wonderful life experience with us. Now, I would like to request all the faculty members to come on the stage to felicitate the research person. Sir and madam, please.
भाई साइड एक गाड़ी वाला, साइड एक गाड़ी वाला। જાય છે જોરામભાઈ જાય છે આ ટાંકે.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening our insights with your profound knowledge and expertise. So, students, may I now request you to give a standing ovation to Sabit sir for his interest. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Very good afternoon. Judge on the in front of you. First and foremost, my sincere prayers and submission to late Professor Ganga Prasad Pandit in this occasion. I'd like to thank Mr. Vikram Prasad sir, Boys and Finance, for put forward their memories in front of us. And it is a great honor to come across such a notable person. My sincere thanks to see this hour for his remarkable address to the gathering. I'm assured that my student friends and all of us will immensely benefited hearing you. Your early childhood experience with honesty and arrogance, your five principles of life, your ultimate surrender to your teachers and goodness will certainly inspire your youth friends. What I encapsulate is values to family, faith on God, and belief in God are the main drivers to lead a peace and prosperous life. I am moved by your simplicity and humbleness. It is our great honor to have you on this occasion, and I must say, we look forward to receive you in many more occasions. Thank you. Dealing, I am thankful for my esteemed colleagues, research scholars, and my student friends who worked tirelessly and made this arrangement success. Thank you, everyone.
One more thing.